and engaging every Filipino on air, online, and on ground. Ito ang bagong DWIZ 882, nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama. Proud member of ALC Group of Companies.
Ang lahat ng opinyon, pagtingin, pananaw o kuro-kuro ng mga bisita at panauhin o mga anchors o host sa programang ito ay sarili at tanging opinyon at pananaw ng mga nabanggit at hindi opinyon o pananaw ng Aliw Broadcasting Corporation, mga producers o mga namamahala ng Aliw Broadcasting o anumang organisasyon na affiliated sa network at kailanman ay hindi iniendorso ng Aliw Broadcasting Corporation ang mga nabanggit na opinyon at pananaw sa programa.
Walang yumayaman sa pagiging empleyado lang. Dapat lahat tayo nagninegosyo. Timing! Narito ang isang programang magbibigay ng tamang gabay sa pagninegosyo. Pakinggan at panoorin ang mga ekspertong magiging guest dito. Isang show para sa negosyo. DWIZ Negoshow! Kasama sina Lito Gagni at Gerry Urbina. Pakinggan ng live sa DWIZ. Panoorin ng live sa Aliw 23 at i-follow sa lahat ng digital channels ng DWIZ, Facebook, YouTube at DWIZ News App. Huwag munang magplano, huwag munang sasabak, huwag munang papasok sa negosyo nang hindi napapanood ang show na Negoshow.
Okay, we're back.
At magaling yung ating tama-tama dito sa init ng panahon.
That's right.
Galing.
Guest po natin today is Mr. Edmund Lee. Siya po ang founder ng Trendway Builders Incorporated at sila po ang official distributor ng NanoCoat, isang anti-heating solution. Good afternoon, Edmund.
Good afternoon, Gerry, Lito, and lahat ng tagapakinig ng inyong show, Negoshow.
Marami.
Marami.
Mga OFWs lalo.
Yes. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat.
Oh, Edmund, before we start talking about yung NanoCoat, bit of history muna. 'Di ba? Before you started yung Trendway Builders, I mean, can you share a bit about your siguro professional background?
Well, after my graduation from college, actually I went straight to our family business already. I never worked for an outside company.
Oh, wow.
Although I was being hired by a big company, no?
Yes.
Nasa share to ninyo. They were getting me already that time. But at that time, I think my brother was handling the business.
Okay.
And I felt that he needed help.
Okay.
So I volunteered to stay in our family corporation to help him out, no? So, particularly on business development.
Huy, thank you for sharing that, Edmund. Kasi we had recently, guest namin si Senator Nikki Cositeng.
Oh, Senator.
And she mentioned nga na actually yung mga Filipino-Chinese, di ba? Ang ganda ng practice na yan. They really get their children involved in the business. Di ba? And I think that's a major advantage. Can you siguro explain the advantage of joining the family business nga? That is something you've been familiar with, diba, since day one. Diba?
In most Filipino-Chinese families who have corporations or companies, yung weekends namin nasa store kami, nasa office kami. Tapos yung summer namin nasa store din kami. Bawal mag-TV, no? So by hanging around in this kind of an environment, yung nafi-feel mo you get the feel of how it is, how it works, and then you learn also. If you're inquisitive naman, you learn a lot of things also, and eventually nagiging system And especially during our generation or our time, parang wala na bang ibang career path It's like you're expected really to join the family business. Yes. So it's an advantage really.
No, kasi Tito, 'di ba, yung sa Filipino culture kasi pag yung bata pinatrabaho mo sa negosyo ninyo, biglang sasabihin sa'yo, Dad, child labor yan ah. Di ba? So
it's like parang OJT. When you're still
OJT,
young.
on the job training.
Yes,
Yun.
we are very young. We're exposed to OJT already.
Yes.
It's an
And
advantage.
these things you have imbibed in your family business na siyempre nakatutok sa inyo. Yun ang naging your puhunan para sa mga itong naging negosyo mo ngayon.
Yes, it naging you inevitably develop some sort of an experience also. Even if you're not into the task or the decision making, by just looking at the people working there or even your parents, you pick up lessons You pick up lessons.
Edmund, tama ba to? You were in the lumber business, di ba?
Yes.
Prior to setting up yung Trendway Builders, is that correct?
Yes, you're right.
Okay. What sort of inspired you to sort of move away or deviate away from the lumber business? Yeah.
The market is dynamic.
Okay.
It's always dynamic. So, as the years go, you will see na there are changes in the market situation, particularly in the supply and the demand side. Of course, many of us are also aware that the use of lumber also is kind of shrinking right now because of so many replacement products. Alternative products. No? So, yung iba nagiging PVC, plastic, etc. So, it's hard to maintain a business that is not growing.
Okay.
So, in short, we listen to the market, to the sentiments. And as we go along, buti na lang we were developed to keep our eyes and ears open always, parang alert always. So we started looking around for products that to help cover the gap, no, parang ganon. And during that time, I go to a lot of mga trade shows, trade exhibitions.
Oh wow, okay.
And finally, I tried doing some importation of products.
Ayun.
So it was a very big challenge for me kasi something that what I used to do was just retailing and transactional business lang, buy and sell. I eventually went into importation and doing value-adding services, not merely transactional, which is more taxing, more stressful, but also more fulfilling in terms of
so may
serving the
value
market.
added,
When you say value added, we do like, for example, if we brought in the flooring, we bring in the flooring, we do the installation.
Okay.
Because nagwawarrant po kami ng product nagga-guarantee kami. So to make the guarantee more complete, better you let us do the installation na lang para we know the proper way of doing it, and mas kaya namin i-sustain o i-maintain yung quality because kami po yung nag-install.
And that is what you also are doing for your new product, itong nano coat. That will take out the heat. Lalo ngayon, grabe heat index. So, by Pangasinan.
Pumapalo talaga yung init.
40 plus.
Opo. Thank you for bringing that up. No? So, yes, this is our tawag mo baby, no? Pero siguro medyo teenager na siya ngayon. So, tama. We do this product called Nano Coat Anti-Heat Solution.
Yes.
It's a colorless and odorless na glass coating that we apply on windows and skylight.
I see.
The purpose of which is to block the entry of heat and UV, which we do not want, but still allow plenty of sunlight to come in, which is what we want naman. So, we don't have to worry now na yung gagamitin na maraming salamin for our houses or our workplace kasi we have a solution. May pangsangga dun sa heat na yon. So we are going to get the best of both worlds.
The first time I heard of such a thing. Ganda.
Yeah. And I guess also menos gastos. yung solution na yan. Kasi,
Sa aircon, hindi na masyado.
that's right. Mabababa yung electricity bill.
Yes, you're right, no?
Oo.
I've had a lot of feedbacks from our clients
Okay.
telling me that nakaka-save po sila sa kuryente, no?
Oo.
Particularly dun sa air conditioning units nila.
Yep.
So there was one client, it's a big car showroom.
Okay.
According to them, they're using 6 na package type na air conditioning units.
Okay.
Inoon niya all the same time, and my assumption is hindi siya lumalamig. Kaya nga lumapit po sa atin kasi hindi lumalamig yung showroom nila, no? So the solution there was really to cut the heat, the entry of heat, no? So they got our services.
Okay.
The response or the feedback that I got from them is now they're just using 4 of their air conditionings.
Wow.
1/3. Tanggal
4,
1/3.
sometimes 3, sometimes 4 daw.
Yep.
Not all 6 anymore.
Wow.
So you're right, no? Without even doing the math, no? Pag
1/3.
naka-off yung dalawang aircon mo, you know you're saving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know you're saving.
Wait, can you explain siguro for the listeners and the viewers right now, how
Alin?
does this technology work?
Oo.
Yung nano coat. Di ba ano ba yan? Black magic ba yan?
Nano no?
When we say nano coat,
Maliit eh.
yes. I-break down ko lang yung name ng nano coat, no. Nano coat comes from 2 words.
Okay.
Nano is nanotechnology.
Okay.
So nano is the science of very small things, no. That's nanotechnology. Coat now is the coating. So
Okay.
pintura. So put the 2 words together, ibig sabihin the coating was developed using nanotechnology.
Okay.
No? This is not a fancy term that we use kasi nauuso yung nanotechnology right now, no?
That's
This
right.
one, this is not a fancy or marketing gimmick or term. It's really a nanotechnology product. So the full name is Nano Coat Anti-Heat Solution.
Nano coat anti-heat
Anti-heat
solution.
So, well, the anti-heat is self-explanatory,
Yes.
no? So, ibig sabihin, we will not allow heat to come in.
Yeah.
Solution can play of words, di ba? Solution because it's a liquid solution,
Yep.
but it's also a permanent solution.
It's a
You're-
problem solver.
It's a problem solver. You're right. Jerry, Sir Lito, no? So, before, maybe some people will view or think of us as a contractor. When you say contractor, may kailangan ako, can you come and do the painting for us para maano? We view ourselves more of a solution provider.
Okay.
Solution.
We are a solution provider. So we really go to your place, we do an assessment of your place
Okay.
before we do recommendations for you para to solve your problem
Yep.
permanently.
Permanently.
Wow. Ang galing.
Yeah. Wait, Edmund, can you talk about yung early days ng Nano Coat? Diba? When you brought, kasi it's a unique product, diba?
Yes.
When you launched it in the Philippine market, what were some of the challenges that you faced? And we always ask our guests this question, kasi, the aim of this program is to inspire as many Filipinos and Filipinas to embark on their own personal entrepreneurial journey. And what we want to normalize to our viewers and listeners is that there are challenges when starting a business or launching a new product
Yes.
like Nano Coat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. When I saw this and I decided that I will introduce this to the Philippine market,
Yep.
I was ready for the long haul talaga.
Okay.
Alam ko mahabang usapan.
When
to.
did you launch this?
2010.
Ang tagal na pala.
Oh, wow.
2010. So I know this is not going to be easy. Kasi hindi ho ba pag meron ho tayong pinapasok na bagong product,
Yes.
normally is the supplies there, the market is aware. All you have to do is to find a new behavior or new characteristics of the product na hinahanap ng tao. Basta you offer something better, they will get na from you, no?
Okay.
You just have to compare yourself to an existing one. But this is different.
Okay.
You are starting from zero practically.
Yeah.
So, when I started this, the first thing that came into my mind is, so ibig sabihin, I'm not here to introduce the product, the brand the brand name. I'm here to introduce the technology first. I have to sell the technology first before you can sell the brand or the product, no?
Okay.
First, my concern, which I think the market's concern, is how safe is this product? How safe will this be? Because there were a lot of misconceptions about nanotechnology early years. So hindi nila alam na nano is already widely used na pala, no? In pharmaceutical, in beauty products, etc. So meron pang misconception. So I have to find ways to prove that nanotechnology is safe, particularly itong nano coat.
Okay.
I went to your school, Ateneo.
Okay.
So I went to many different institutions.
Yes.
Only Ateneo has this facility na nagtetest po ng mga heavy metals na product. Because when you say paint, the first thing that comes to your mind is may mga heavy metals ba that will cause harm to us, no?
Yes. Yeah.
So when you say heavy metals, these are lead, mercury, cadmium, chromium, mga things like that. And only Ateneo, PIPAC, has this. PIPAC is the Philippine Institute of Pure and Applied Chemistry. So they do this kind of servicing for us. So I went there to have it tested. And the test result came out everything was practically 0, 0, 0, 0. Ibig sabihin wala itong mga heavy metals, harmful na ano. Sabi ko, if this is safe, then I will start marketing it. Then that's the time na talaga I decided, buo na yung loob ko. Kasi I know that when I present this to my friends, to my family, to the Philippine market, I will not cause them any harm.
Yeah. So, Edmund, you didn't take the word of the supplier, your principals.
I believe them.
Okay.
They showed me a lot of tests, but I cannot use those tests to show to the Filipino market.
Sa Japan kasi yan.
Opo. And then we cannot relate to that. We cannot relate yung sa mga test na ginawa nila. So I have to do my own test para they can relate better. So this is something that I went through, I wanted to do because if I were the consumer, yun din ang gusto kong makita.
Galing
Wait, did you ever have a moment when you were starting na naisip mo, this might not work? Diba? I mean, if so, how did you overcome that?
I discovered this product. It was introduced to me while I was taking up my masteral degree.
Okay.
It was in 2008, 2009.
Yes.
So, ang turo sa amin sa master's classes is you use logic in making a decision. So, cause and effect and things like that, market segment. So, I use all of those learnings into this, and all the signs point to positive, meaning may market talaga. May market. I think the thing that I really have to understand is it will take time lang. But I know in the end that it's going to work talaga. And
after this Negoshow, puputok yan.
Yes, thank you.
Edmund, how did you deal naman yung mga hindi naniniwala, yung mga skeptics?
Naysayers.
I'm sure marami nun. Parang
one of the things that I do is I really do a lot of talks, no?
Okay.
I give a lot of talks, and would you believe one of the segment that I went to and I gave talks to are students.
Okay.
Particularly architectural students. Some
Tama.
I think some business people or entrepreneurs, they won't go to these schools and go to the students, diba? Parang they won't give you results naman, diba? Or immediate results.
Immediate sales.
Yeah. But my thinking is different. Because I believe in this product and this technology so much that the purpose of my going to talking to students in schools is actually to educate them. Not really to make a sale. I want them to know na yung science pala
Nandiyan.
may mga nade-develop na pala na mga ganyang produkto. So that is also, I would say, part of the educating and information campaign that I do, no?
Okay.
So, I do presentations.
Wait, I must say, ang ganda nun Kasi you're positioning yourself for the future.
Ahead.
Yeah.
Architects sila yun.
The architects.
Drawing.
They will be the future experts
Yes.
who will be advising their future clients.
Yes.
Diba?
Ang malaki nito yung mga tinasabi nila LED na mga buildings. Maraming ano yun yung glasses yun eh. So kayang ilagay yun doon.
Yes, pwede
May
po.
mga nalagyan na kayong LED ano.
Meron na rin po.
Okay.
Going back to your question about the challenges, no? So I do a lot of presentations to professionals.
Okay.
Yung lahat ng questions nila, kaya ko sagutin. Even the technical,
Wow.
kaya ko sagutin. So when I was doing this one talk in one architectural school, and the student was asking me, sabi niya, "Sir, if you're talking lahat ng positives about the product, wala namang perfect na product eh," sabi. Ano yung negative about the product?
Okay.
Napaisip ako.
Oo.
Napaisip ko, never have I been asked
That question.
kung ano yung negative tungkol your product.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have no negative thing to say about it kasi it's water-based.
Okay.
It's environment-friendly.
Yeah.
It's effective.
Colorless.
It's colorless. It's long-lasting. It's economical. It's saving sa time, saving sa effort. Negative. But I have to give an answer eh. During that time, I was still on the early stages of introducing. Sabi ko, I thought about it, sabi ko, I think the only thing negative about this product right now is pagiging bago niya.
Okay.
Ayun.
Because it's still new, hindi pa siya kilala, hindi pa siya exposed. Kaya hindi pa siya widely used.
Okay.
But I think this negative aspect of the product or technology will go away kasi one day I will grow old din, the product will grow old din and people will start knowing it eh.
Yeah.
So whatever that negative aspect that we have, mawawala din.
Galing.
Galing.
How long will it last yung pagkain nilagay nyo? How long will it last?
Yeah, but before you answer that, time check muna tayo. It's 2:25.
DWIZ Negoshow.
Do you have a gambling problem? To know more about Paccor's responsible gaming program, including its player exclusion program, visit www.pacor.ph/regulatory/responsible.ph. A message of concern from the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation.
Kapag tapos ng bumoto, lumapit sa Electoral Board para maipasok sa Automated Counting Machine, ACM, ang balota at hintayin ma-print ang voter's receipt. Ito po si Loli Rivera Acosta.
Paalalang dapat isipin at gawin. Bahagi na. Iboto ang tama. Itama ang boto. DWIZ Election Coverage. Hindi lang masaya, fiesta! Hatid ng Aliw Broadcasting Corporation ang Fiestas Pilipinas!
Muling ipagdiriwang ng Bayan ng Baco Oriental Mindoro ang taunang Banana Festival sa Marso 18 hanggang 19 bilang pagpapahalaga sa masaganang ani ng saging at ang mahalagang papel nito sa ekonomiya ng bayan. Tampok sa pagdiriwang ang makukulay na street dancing kung saan ang mga kalahok ay nakasuot ng banana-themed costumes. Pati na rin ang agri-trade fair kung saan ipinapakita ang iba't ibang klase ng saging at mga produktong gawa rito. Mayroon ding paligsahan sa pagluluto ng mga banana delicacies tulad ng banana chips, turon at maruya. Bukod dito, aasahan din ang float parade, paligsahan sa palakasan at iba pang kultural na aktibidad na nagpapakita ng kasiglahan ng komunidad. Bukod sa kasiyahan, ang festival ay isang paraan ng pasasalamat para sa masaganang ani at isang pagkakataon upang ipromote ang Baco bilang isa sa mga pangunahing taga-produce ng saging sa Oriental Mindoro. Inaanyayahan ng mga residente at turista na makiisa sa selebrasyong puno ng saya, kultura at pagpapahalaga sa agrikultura.
balita at impormasyong naiintindihan dahil malinaw mong nalaman. Tutok lang sa DWIZ. Mula umaga hanggang gabi. Updated on air and online. DWIZ. Nagbabalita ng tama. Naglilingkod ng tama. Latest, pinakabago at tama. DWIZ News Catch Up. News Catch Up.
Pilipinas, narito na ang tamang balita sa mga oras na ito. PCO at NBI bubuo ng operational framework para labanan ang fake news at mapanagot ang mga nasa likod nito. Alamin natin ang detalye mula kay Patrol 13, Gilbert Perdes.
Nakatagdang bumuo ang Presidential Communications Office at maging ang mga partner nito ng tinatawag na operational framework para labanan ng fake news. Ayon kay PCO Secretary Gerry Seno na ito ang pangunahing layunin ng binuo nilang media vanguard. Makakatuwang anya nila ang National Bureau of Investigation at iba pang law enforcement agencies at mga ehensya ng gobyerno para masawata ang pagkalat ng mga maling impormasyon at mapigilan ng mga individual na nagpapakalat nito. Aminado naman si Ruiz na masyado nang naiimpluwensyahan ng social media ang pag-iisip ng mga tao dahil dito na sila nakatuto kaya nababawasan ang mga tumatangkilik sa traditional media. Paalala naman ni Ruiz, hindi lahat ng nakikita, napapanood at nababasa sa SOCMED ay pawang totoong mga impormasyon at karamihan anya ay mga maling impormasyon o pekeng balita. Patrol 13, Gilbert Perdes para sa Himpilang May Todong Las. DWIZ, nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama.
DWIZ News Catch Up. News Catch Up.
Maraming salamat Patrol 13. Samantala, paglawak ng fake news ngayong campaign season, ikinabahala ng isang mambabatas. Alamin natin detalye mula kay Patrol 30, Jelly Mendez.
Nababahala ang isang mambabatas sa patuloy na paglipanan ng fake news ngayong kasagsagan ng eleksyon 2025. Ayon kay Surigao del Sur Representative Johnny Pimentel, ang Vice Chairperson ng House Tri Committee, talamak ang pamumutakte sa mga politiko sa pamamagitan ng mga maling impormasyon online. Anya, sa pagpapakalat ng fake news at disinformation, hindi lamang nito naaapektuhan ang mga taong sinisiraan, kundi maging ang buong bansa. Pinayuhan naman ni Congressman Pimentel ang publiko na maging mas kritikal at proactive sa paglaban sa fake news at disinformation at maging mapagmatsyag o mapanuri sa mga nababasa o napapanood lalo na sa social media. Handaan niya ang Kamara na maglatag ng solusyon sa naturang issue. Sa kasalukuyan ay nagpapatuloy ang pagdinig ng TRICOM kung saan ay dumalo ang iba't ibang opisyal at kinatawan ng mga kinahukulang ahensya, stakeholders, gayon din ang mga vloggers at mga social media influencers. Ito si Patrol 30. Jelly Mendez nag-uulat para sa Himpilang May Todong Lakas sa DWIZ. Nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama.
DWIZ News Catch Up. News Catch Up.
Maraming salamat Patrol 30 at arestadong 2 Chinese na sangkot sa human trafficking, kinasuhan na habang nailigtas naman ang biktima. Alamin natin detalye mula kay Patrol 24, June Samson.
Formal na nga iniharap sa Parañaque City Prosecutor's Office at isinalang na sa inquest proceeding ang naarestong 2 Chinese nationals na naharap na ngayon sa kasong kaugnay sa human trafficking. Isinagawa ang operasyon makaraang nagbigay ng impormasyon ang isang kaibigan ng biktima na puwersahan umanong pinagtatrabaho at may quota system, bukod sa obligado rin na makipagsabuatan sa illegal gambling activities sa Asiana 1, Bradco Avenue, Parañaque City ang biktima. Bukod dyan ay binantaan din anya ang biktima na kung hindi susunod sa kanilang utos o patakaran at kung magsusumbong sa mga otoridad ay malalagay sa delikado ang kanilang buhay. Sa rescue operation ay nadatnan doon ang babaeng biktima sa 7th floor ng Asiano 1 at doon itinuro at sinilala ang mga suspect na sina Chan Sai Hung at Chan Sai Wai na sinampahan na ng kasong paglabag sa Section 4 ng Republic Act 11862 o yung Expanded Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act of 2022. Patrol 24, June Samson para sa Himpilang May Todong Lakas, DWIZ, nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama.
DWIZ News Catch Up. News Catch Up.
Maraming salamat Patrol 24 at yan ang mga tamang balita sa mga oras na ito. Mag-follow at subscribe sa lahat ng DWIZ News digital channels, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, X, DWIZ News app at DWIZ News website. Ako po si Ian Articona, nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama.
Oras-oras nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama. DWIZ News Catch Up. News Catch Up. DWIZ Negoshow kasama sina Lito Gagni at Gerry Urbina. Negoshow.
Okay, we're back.
We're back.
Yeah.
At dito i-display po yung how the nano coat works.
Oh. Demo time.
Demo time.
Show and tell. Yan. Yeah.
Okay.
Oo.
One way we feel in introducing a product, we want to introduce experiential marketing.
Tama.
So you have to experience it.
Yes, that's right.
Lalo na Filipino, gusto yung inaamoy-amoy, pinipisil-pisil, no?
Correct,
So this
yeah.
one, we want to introduce the feel thing naman. So, meron ako isang demo here
Yes.
na actually it's a lamp, a halogen lamp para mag-create lang po ng heat.
Okay.
Okay.
So, because sometimes when we go to we need to introduce, hindi naman, the sun's not always shining eh. So we
Okay,
have to
yes.
bring our own heat, parang
Yep.
ganun. So from here, with the heat, we have a lamp, but yung lamp ko, meron different glass finishes po. So,
Ito normal glass.
ito yung normal glass.
Yan yung walang nano coat.
Walang nano coat po,
Okay.
no? And then, for some, we are familiar with the
Tint.
tint, no?
The tint, oo.
So,
Pero hindi kita.
hindi
Okay.
kita siya. And then, ito po yung pag
Yan yung sa inyo.
yung normal glass na napinturan na po ng nano coat.
Treated with nano coat.
Treated with nano coat. As you will see, the finish is parang practically the same, no? But what I'll do is when I turn on the lamp, sir, I'd like to ask you to come closer or put your hand here.
Okay,
And then you
okay.
tell me kung how it feels.
Sige, okay.
Maybe you can join also.
Sure.
Okay, sure.
On ko na lang po, sir. Ha?
Okay. Ito normal.
Ito normal.
glass, ha?
Apa.
I'll try it.
Mainit.
You should put your hand here like a few inches away lang dito po. No? So, ano po, mainit na.
Mainit,
no?
okay.
Pag naka-film, sir.
Tint.
Atit po.
Mainit
pa rin.
Mainit rin.
Sir, pag naka-nano ko.
Puta na malamig ah. Napamura patuloy ako.
Sir,
Malamig.
Wow.
Ang
Yeah,
galing
yeah.
ah.
So, ayan po, ha? It works.
Ganda.
Yeah.
So, whatever we talked about for the past 30 minutes,
Yes.
Yun.
we just did it in like 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Pinakita po namin sa inyo na yung lahat po na napag-usapan natin, napatunayan po natin.
Talagang big difference, ha?
Nating,
Big difference.
Japanese technology ito, ano ha?
Yes.
Yes.
So, the right way of saying this is we reduce the heat substantially.
Reduce the heat substantially. Wait, Edmond, ang dami na nagme-message. One, how can they get in contact with you daw?
Yan.
Number one. Number two, may nagtatanong, pwede ba yan sa kotse?
Okay,
Oh,
so
ano?
I'll answer the first
Okay.
question, no? So, we are available in social media.
Okay.
So you can contact us through social media, no? We
Ano?
use Facebook. Ipasok nyo lang po yung
Edmond Lee.
no. For this product, you just put in there nano coat anti-heat solution.
Nano coat anti-heat solution.
Okay.
We are also on Instagram.
Okay.
It's just simply nano_coat.
Nano_coat
Coat.
sa Instagram.
Sa
Yung
Instagram.
tanong ni Artie kanina, pwede yan sa kotse?
I'll add pa muna yung phone number namin.
Phone number.
Okay.
Yes. Go.
If you want to contact us directly through mobile, you can contact us through 0917
0917
510 6266.
6266.
At saka sa
0917 510
510-6266. You can contact us or through social media.
Yeah.
Now, the next question that was asked is kung pwede ba sa kotse.
Mm-mm.
It works for vehicles.
Uh-huh.
It works. But right now, we are naka-focus on doing architectural architectural projects right now.
Okay.
So houses, buildings,
Kasi sayang,
condos.
malaki.
But we're looking for partners who would like to do this for the automotive industry naman, if they want to. Just
I have
contact
one for
us.
you.
Contact us,
Sure.
and then we can discuss this.
Oh, I have one for you. You are looking at him actually.
Yes.
Ikaw, Tito. Wait, you mentioned kanina, di ba, yung contact details ninyo, di ba? You shared your contact details, how people can contact you. Can you walk us through yung typical client engagement? From inquiry to installation, ano mangyayari? What do you do, di ba?
Thank you for asking. No? So, the initial contact comes in so many ways. One is we also join trade exhibitions to promote this, so we get a lot of contact details there. Sometimes naman we are referred to by friends or architects. So in short, nagkaroon na ng initial communication. Gerry and Lito, people now are so smart also. Before they call you up, they also binasa nila yung tungkol sa iyo, sa product mo. So they go through whatever, Facebook, or they want to go through. So
reviews.
May alam na sila when they call. So they will ask the usual questions, magkano, etc. So after that, after initial talks, we offer ocular visits.
Okay.
We offer ocular visits kasi remember I was saying na earlier before pala I didn't mention this, no, we supply and we apply pala. We do not supply, we also apply also. So when we apply, we have, ibig sabihin, we have to be there sa site, we have to do the site. So we have to see how it is before we can make a proper proposal, parang ganon. So we do an ocular visit and we assess, we talk to people, we look at the orientation of the house, the direction, the elevation of the windows, etc. And then from there we make a proposal. So after a proposal, if we agree on the proposal, then we set the date to do the installation or the application of the nanocode. So,
pero meron bang minimum na lugar yung space
area?
Area.
Because what we do is by window area, ibig sabihin kung gaano kalaking window, and the industry is using square foot as a basis. So, ang tanong po ninyo is ano po yung minimum na requirement na square foot? In one day, because in one day we can do around 500 square foot, ang minimum ho namin is 500 square feet. So, ibig sabihin, when we go there,
dapat 500.
Para we can, hindi masayang yung punta namin for one day. Now, having said that, it doesn't mean na pag less than 500 hindi yun namin tatanggapin. We still accept, no? We appreciate naman na people is giving the trust to us. Tapos, so we still accept, but sometimes we just have to put a minimum na parang mobilization fee lang to help cover lang the expense. Parang ganon.
Halimbawa, ito, ganito kalaki.
Sa studio po.
Yan lang.
This is small. This is small. So 500 square foot po yung minimum.
Yeah.
So people might think 500 square foot is malaki. It's not really that big naman. It's not really that big.
Nowadays, Edmund, I'm curious lang, are you seeing more residential, commercial, or industrial clients?
Mix po.
Mixed.
It's always a mix. It's always a mix. We would be doing continuous 2-3 projects, 4 projects na residential, and then after that magiging offices, commercial. Like for the past 2 months, we are busy with educational institutions. Schools naman.
Yeah.
So we're busy with that. So
kasi kailangan mainit no?
Yes, students, learning institution, you have to give them a proper environment. Kasi kung mainit, magrereklamo yung mga estudyante, and then
hirap matuto.
So
yung 500 square foot, magkano yung nun? Cost nun?
Because ang costing cost na ba?
Halimbawa, at 500 square, yung minimum?
More or less mga nasa 100,000.
100,000.
Okay.
That 100,000 is still more economical compared to other solutions.
Tama.
And when you
Yeah,
talk
tsaka
about other
yung-
solutions, you're comparing it to window tint.
Yes, window tint.
Okay, yung kurtina.
Window tint is actually is not a direct product alternative, competitor. Or but madalas po kino-compare ho kami sa tint. And in terms of price naman, we are about 30 to 40% lower in terms of price.
Than the tint.
Kasama po yung pag-apply at saka warranty.
Wow.
Pero maganda sana
I was expecting you, Edmund, to be more expensive than tint. Nakakagulat yun, ha? Mas mura pa pala kayo than window tint.
Yes, we are so
Pero
fortunate.
maganda yung yung sa kotse.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are so fortunate kasi na remember we were talking about the using coating o pagpipintura. The process pala that we use in painting, it's not the use of paintbrush or roller paint kasi even if it's as effective using a roller paint or roller brush, the finish hindi siya maganda eh. Nagkakaroon po ng brush marks. Nagkakaroon pa ng mga ripples, parang pangit. No? So we have to develop a system para maging yung finish niya is as clean as this one.
Ganyan na.
Oo. So the system develop is called curtain painting.
Curtain painting.
Curtain painting, which is pinapadaloy po namin yung nano coat, the solution, pinapadaloy namin. And then gravity will do its work para ipantay siya. So ang finish niya is always perfect. Perfect siya. And the tanong usually is what happens to the excess kasi pinadaloy po natin eh. Yung excess po, we are able to develop a system na ma-reprocess ulit siya.
Okay.
And then the
so walang nasasayang.
Walang nasasayang.
Walang tapon.
Walang nasasayang, nagkakaroon ng savings.
Okay.
And this savings, instead of us keeping it, we share it with our customers, with our clients.
Okay.
In terms of a lower price point, no? That's why we are able to achieve yung 30 or 40% lower
than the window tint.
Than the window tint.
Traditional window.
Kumusta naman yung Japanese na principal niya, sabi niya doon sa inyong pagtitipid?
Yeah, coming up with that novel way of
We shared it with them and they're adapting this already.
Wow.
Galing.
Ang ganda nun, ha? That's a great story about Filipino innovation. Ha?
Galing.
Galing,
Thank you.
Edmund. Edmund, can you share with us what's been your most memorable projects? Pala, memorial. Naku, iba iniisip ko.
Marami po tayong naging memorable or significant na projects. Too many to mention. But there is one particular that stands out to me right now.
Okay.
This is an ambassador.
Okay.
A foreign ambassador na is to sa atin dito sa Pilipinas, no. So the country is Italy, no. He's an Italian ambassador.
Okay.
So somehow they found out about us and gave us a call.
Okay.
So sabi ko, ano to? Ambassador to, I think I have to meet him personally, no. So ako po yung pumunta sa kanyang residence, no. So itong ambassador, meron siyang ginawang extension with a skylight na sobrang init. Na naglagay po siya ng other solutions na hindi nagwo-work, no.
Okay.
So when they found out and they called us up, sabi niya, kaya mo bang solvein to? So I went there with one of my technical people. He went up see the skylight, bumaba siya, nag-usap kami. We agreed na kaya. So we told them, Ambassador, we can do it for you. Kaya namin i-solve yung problem. Long story short, nagpagawa. So after natapos yung project, their accounting people were calling us up, no, because and the accounting people mentioned something na hindi ko inaasahan. Sabi niya, the ambassador is so happy you solved his problem. He's willing to do a testimonial for you.
Wow.
Sabi niya, gusto mo ng testimonial, Edmund? Sabi ko, of course. Of course, and it's testimonial na hindi mo hiningi, na siya po nag-volunteer na.
Ang ganda.
So, true enough, he drafted a letter using the letterhead of the Italian embassy. He put his name there and he even signed it and gave it to me.
Wow, galing.
Wow.
Sabi ko, thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador, for doing this for me, no? Would you allow me to show this to other people? Of course, sabi niya. That's why I'm doing this.
Galing.
So this is one very proud moment that we have.
Galing.
Because hindi to basta-bastang tao yung isang ambassador, no? So that is, if you would ask me, most memorable, this is the standout.
Kung halimbawa, kasi nakaano siya, nasa taas siya. Paano niyo nailagay yung code?
Yeah, but wait, but before you answer that, time check muna tayo. It's 2:48.
DWIZ Negoshow. Oras na para malalimang pag-isipan kung sino ang iuupo mo sa susunod na eleksyon. Hatid ng Aliw Broadcasting Corporation ang DWIZ. Iboto ang tama, itama ang boto. Alamin ang mga tamang balita at tamang impormasyon sa Aliw Channel 23, DWIZ News Nationwide, DWIZ News TV, DWIZ News FM Regional Network, Home Radio 97.9 at lahat ng digital channels ng DWIZ, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, X at DWIZ News website. DWIZ, iboto ang tama, itama ang boto. Pilipino, pag-isipan ng tama para sa desisyong tama. Mga lugar na pinuntahan ng ibang tao, mga produkto, serbisyo na rekomendado. Alamin sa Highly Recommended.
Tuklasin ang mga pinakaromantikong lugar sa Metro Manila na siguradong magpapakilig sa inyo. Unang-una na dyan ang Intramuros, ang makasaysayang walled city ng Manila. Pwede kayong maglakad sa lumang kalsada, bisitahin ang mga sinaunang simbahan tulad ng San Agustin Church at maramdaman ang kasaysayan sa bawat sulok nito. Para sa kakaibang experience, subukan ang Lakbay Museo sa Pasay, isang interactive museum na magdadala sa inyo sa iba't ibang bahagi ng Pilipinas. Puno ng matatamis na sorpresa at Instagram-worthy spots na tsak na magpapasaya sa inyong dalawa. Huwag mo ring palampasin ang Pasig Rainforest Park. Nag-aalok ito ng iba't ibang aktibidad tulad ng boating, wall climbing at zipline. Perfect para sa mga adventurous na magkasintahan. At panghuli, ang Venice Grand Canal Mall sa Taguig. Mag-enjoy sa romantic gondola ride habang tinatamasa
DWIZ Negoshow kasama sina Lito Gagni at Gerry Urbina. Negoshow.
Okay, we're back. At may nakabitin na question, Edmond. Yun nga.
Skylight Paano nyo nailagay yun?
Paano nyo na-apply yung solution, yung nano-coat solution?
The skylight is already installed. Then we use an alternative technique, no. Ini-squeegee po namin siya.
Squeegee.
Squeegee. Kasi hindi natin mapa-flow na siya dahil nakahalos horizontal na po siya, no.
Yeah.
So magdi-drip lang. So we use a squeegee technique. That's why often when we encounter a project na gusto magpagawa ng skylight pero hindi pa naikakabit, we always advise the decision maker, you make a early decision na lang para maigawa natin, may apply natin by flow before we install the glass.
Alam ko may skylight yung bago mong bahay, di ba?
Meron ba? Hindi ko alam Wait, Edmond, dito sa notes ko, meron rin kayong solution for roofing. Tama ba to?
Yes, Gerry.
Roofing.
Yeah. Yung
bubong.
Galvanized
Kasi sa Lito, lahat po ng structure, pag sinabing structure may bubong, may walls, may windows.
Yes.
For the past minutes, we have been talking how to control the heat
coming through
the glass. But yung bubong po at saka yung walls, these are also sources of heat.
And you can apply nano?
We have another product called Nano Cool Reflective Coating. Ito naman po ay isang top coat na ina-apply po sa metal roof at saka sa concrete walls. Because metal roof and concrete walls nag-absorb po ng heat. And then it will release its heat inwards later on. So if you would experience or if you would recall, sometimes you go to a place, gabi na pero warm pa siya kasi nag-radiate po ng heat papasok. Kasi na-absorb po siya during the day, during the afternoon.
See. And this will be heat resistant also?
You are reflecting the heat, right? So kung wala po siyang na-reflect po siya, wala siyang na-absorb, wala po siyang i-radiate inwards.
Galing sa roof ha?
Sa roof po siya.
So ina-apply to sa mga galvanized
and also
na roofing.
Roofing. And
hindi yun ma-affect?
Pwede rin ba ho yun sa polycarbonate?
Kung polycarbonate, acrylic sheets, we use this one.
Okay. So yung
this one, nano coat.
Na nano coat.
But for metal roof
or
and
cement,
yes, cement.
Nilalagay yun under, hindi sa taas.
Top coat naman siya, ibig sabihin sa labas, outer.
Outer.
Kasi rini-reflect po siya. So with the two together, nagiging complete package po siya. Complete package po siya. Wala na pong possible na heat source na papasok. Kung meron man, is minimal na lang.
Edmund, ano yung gaano ka ba, I guess, ano yung reduction sa temperature? May estimate ka ba na ma-share?
From our test,
yes.
The difference sa reflection ng heat is mga 10 to 15 degrees Celsius.
Uy.
Our test.
Malaki yun.
But
laki
if you think that is big, there was one client of mine na in-apply niya sa roof, binidyo niya, sinend niya sa akin. So, yung painter niya nag-video sa bubong So, he was shooting. Yung hindi pa painted was giving 59 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
Nung linipat niya, that same moment, sinute na yung roof top na may nano cool coating. It's 32 degrees.
Wow. Big drop.
From 59
to 32.
So that's even bigger.
Bigger,
That's even bigger. So now we are showing that video. Okay. So although we still tell people 10 to 15 degrees, but in real life, na may pinapakita,
it could possibly be more.
Even more.
Yeah, wow.
Even more.
Lalo ngayon, no?
Yeah. Again, very timely talaga you're guesting on the show, ha?
Thank you very much for
Hindi ka na
inviting me also.
mag-inverted na aircon, ano?
Yeah, that's right.
Mabilis mo sira yun
Menos gastos talaga to once applied.
Yes, menos gastos. Sabi nga ng friend ko, 2 lang daw season sa Philippines. Warm and warmer lang daw.
Warm and warm.
So sabi niya, Edmond, you have business to do. Sabi niya sa
akin. Galing, ang ganda.
Wait, Edmund, again, for those that have just tuned in, and I'm sure they're very interested in your product, how can they get in contact with you again?
Okay, so they can message us through Facebook.
Okay.
Just right there, Nano Coat Anti-Heat Solution. Through Instagram, nano_coat.
Yeah.
We are also present on YouTube.
Okay.
No? Sa YouTube naman, you just go to the channel Trendway Builders. Yun po yung company name namin, Trendway Builders. And mobile phone, they can call us up through 0917-510-6266.
Okay.
So, various ways of contacting us po.
So, what's next for Trendway Builders and Nano Coat and Mr. Edmund Lee? Yan. Any new innovations or new products in the pipeline?
Trendway Builders is always in the lookout for innovative technologies na may pagka-environment friendly, sustainable. Okay. So we are always in the lookout.
Okay.
If we can see something is good, we will use the same pattern. We will check, we will kumbaga verify kung okay siya before we introduce this to the Philippine market. And this is something that we will continue to do.
Okay. Yeah. And I mean, like always, what we ask our guests, kasi we're approaching the tail end of our program, what are your words of advice for the many aspiring entrepreneurs that are tuned in right now?
If like what happened to me with Nano Coat, it's not an easy journey.
Yes.
just believe lang na at the start, it's always difficult. But if you really believe in what you're doing, good things will happen eventually. So just hang on lang. Just hang on. Yun lang.
Galing.
No, ganda.
So Edmund, again, I mean, we're really grateful for you guesting on our show, and I think you've been in the market for 15 years already. It's not a baby anymore, di ba? Teenager na.
Teenager na.
Teenager na. So I think tuloy-tuloy yung success
na lang
niyo.
at napunta kayo sa This is the number 2 show in the 2 to 3. Walang number 1. Anyway, bye.
Anyway, maraming salamat, Edmund. Again, thanks for spending your afternoon with us.
Thank you also, Lito and Gerry, for inviting me.
Yeah.
Sana po meron dong na-pick up ng konti yung ating mga listeners po today.
Approve. Okay.
And I think our next program is Senyor Balita with Senyor Ray Pacheco.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
DWIZ Negoshow kasama sina Lito Gagni at Gerry Urbina. Negoshow.